Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Raw Event Center, where all the report is coming from Monday Night Raw. But this time around, Raw is now being aired on Netflix. And here is your host of the show, who man who always is unpredictable as the superstars of the WWE, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans, 1977, episode 2004. That's right, 2004, the year the Red Sox did it. The Red Sox winning the World Series, breaking 86-year-old curse of the Bambino. That's right, but they did it the hard way by beating the Yankees after being down 0-3 in the ALCS, and then sweeping the Cardinals, the team with the best record in baseball at that year, winning it all. And unbelievable. It was probably the best. You know what the crazy part about this was? The beginning of the month, I was a little depressed because my ex-crush got married. I thought I'd never mention her again on this channel, but I'm not going to say her name, but y'all know who she is. But my ex-crush got married October the 3rd of that year, and but my depression was over 24 days after that. So on October the 27th, 2004, just before midnight, just about a little after midnight, the Red Sox broke the curse and ended up winning the World Series. I think it was a little bit before midnight. The Red Sox broke the curse by sweeping the Cardinals 4-0 after shutting them out 3-0, and ended up winning the World Series. I'm happy about that. And I was like, who cares? Like if they got married on that day, and too bad I wasn't invited to the wedding. It was about I said, let's just take this thing home. The Red Sox just won the World Series. We're celebrating. That's what I would have done. Wrap this thing up. We gotta go to reception. We're celebrating. The Red Sox won the World Series. We'll sing "We Are the Champions." I would have done that, but I'm like, who cares? Red Sox won the World Series. Yeah. We'll go down and celebrate. No, I don't care. Yeah. But anyways, the Red Sox didn't win the World Series that year. It was a great year, The only another sad part was my grandfather died earlier that year in January, a day after January 24th, a day after my parents' wedding anniversary. So there's some ups and some downs and everything else in between. So, but like I said, the biggest highlight of 2004 that year, Red Sox winning it all, and I like it. Yeet. Speaking of yeet, we're going to talk about what happened on Monday Night Raw. This is the fall off from the Royal Rumble Part 1, because Part 2 will be on SmackDown. So we got a lot to talk about here. Jey Uso, the men's Royal Rumble winner, kicked off Monday Night Raw addressing the Cleveland crowd. And the Cleveland crowd were showing him so much love. And it was so great to see that. And he was touched. And he said, well, he's got a decision to make. Gunther comes out, interrupts, and says, listen, I'm not going through this again with you. You better choose Cody Rhodes and all that. I'll talk to Cody Rhodes. So Jey Uso is yet to make a decision about who he wants to face, Gunther or Cody Rhodes. He says he's going to go to SmackDown to address Cody Rhodes, and we'll find out this Friday what's going on. First matchup on the card, Penta versus Ludwig Kaiser. An interesting contrast of styles. You get the luchador style of Penta. You get the European strong style of Ludwig Kaiser. Heck of a matchup this was. In the end, Penta ended up winning. And then Jackie Redmond interviewed Penta after the matchup. But then Pete Dunne interrupts Penta, which prompted Ludwig Kaiser to attack Penta from behind. And then Kaiser just walked by Dunne. Now, is there a secret alliance between those two going on? Is there a new and improved Imperium going on? It'd be very interesting to see what happens. And Finn Balor was confronting Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, and Raquel Rodriguez. He said, I come back. You stole my tag team title shot and gave it, you got Jamie hurt. And then And then Liv Morgan tried to calm him down. Said, "Listen, Dom got you in an elimination qualifier matchup. He's been helping us out, and yeah, that's what families do." And it seems like Finn Balor is being in more of an awful mood. Maybe Finn Balor may end up leaving the Judgment Day. I don't know. We'll see. The Judgment Day is kind of falling apart. JD McDonough is hurt. You got, kicking out Priest and Rhea Ripley was a big mistake on their part, but you know what? I had a feeling it was going to come back to bite him in the rear end. And then Charlotte Flair addresses the Women's Royal Rumble winner, addressing the Cleveland crowd, and basically told, basically says, "I miss you guys booing me and cheering me. You know what? So what? You can boo me now." Rhea Ripley comes out and now, my friend Jordy Scout made a lot of sense, even though I don't want to see this match again. It makes a lot of sense now because if you think about it, the first time they faced each other at WrestleMania, it was for the NXT title, which Charlotte won. And then Rhea even had to score for the SmackDown Women's Championship a couple of WrestleManias later. Then you got this WrestleMania. Now, if this match happens again, it'll be the first time that these same women, that two of the same opponents, will be fighting for three different titles in WrestleMania. That's a history-making moment. Now, again, like Charlotte Flair says, you can go to NXT and talk to Julia. Julia against Charlotte Flair would not be a bad match either. And then you have Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. Then that would be an excellent matchup too. So Charlotte Flair has not yet made a decision, even though Rhea Ripley got into it. And then Jackie Redmond interviewed Sami Zayn about his matchup against CM Punk in the elimination qualifying matchup. And then Zayn just noticed, talked to Jay. He said, "Jay, listen, he said, I'm happy for you, man." And hugs Jay and says, "Hey, listen, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, my dog. You're doing your thing. Keep it up." And then Karrion Kross ends up talking to Zayn. Zayn says, "You get in my face one more time, we're going to have problems." And it seems like he's sick and tired of Karrion Kross as well. We'll find out for sure. Io Sky was talking to Ripley saying, "Maybe I'll see you at WrestleMania." And then Liv Morgan attacks Io Sky from behind, and Raquel Rodriguez attacks Rhea Ripley from behind. So there's that. And then Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee facing the New Day, which they have a new Titantron. No more of the gospel New Day. Yes, it is. And clapping. The unicorns look like it's demon possessed now all of a sudden. And rumor has it their theme song was created by Jim Johnston. I'm not so sure. I'd be surprised if that's the case and WWE hired him. I'd be shocked. But during the matchup, Logan Paul comes out during the match, gets involved, and gives the New Day the victory over Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. In fact, Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul will battle it out next week in the Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup. So far, John Cena is already in the Elimination Chamber. Kathy Kelly was interviewing CM Punk about his match against Sami Zayn. Two women that will be in attendance next week. They'll have a qualifying matchup for the Elimination Chamber. Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. And then you get the Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Io Sky against Liv Morgan. And Raquel Rodriguez gets involved during the matchup. It got to the point where Rhea Ripley was attacking Rodriguez during the matchup. But it seems like Liv Morgan got a hold of Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley trying to swat her away. But the referee saw that and ended up having to disqualify Io for that, which I am not very happy about, because the fact of the matter is, I thought, I wasn't paying attention. I thought, Rhea Ripley was trying to make sure to keep Raquel Rodriguez at bay. But I saw some of the pictures on X that, Liv Morgan grabbed her, she swung at Liv, and that's what disqualification. And then Io was a little upset with that and walked away, and, who knows? That could start a little bit of a feud. Could start the WrestleMania. We don't know. Remember, there might be a second chance qualifying match for a final spot in the Elimination Chamber. Let's hope that is to be. Kathy Kelly interviewed the War Raiders as they were looking forward to their next challenge The tag team title. American Mate interrupts them. Is War Raiders goes, listen, you want to wrestle? We know they can wrestle. Are they prepared for a fight? So there's that. Seth Rollins addressed the Cleveland crowd and about CM Punk, about not winning the Rumble, what's next for him. And he looked like this is The Rock and Undertaker combined, paid tribute to Trish Stratus, who will be celebrating her 25th anniversary in the WWE. So I was being part of the I've been that started her debut in the WWE. So that's going to be something. And she's hitting 50. She looks gorgeous for 50. Anyways. Captain Kelly interviewed Adam Pearce and announces that AJ Styles is going to be on the Raw roster. That's very good. Phenomenal one AJ Styles. And then Braun Breaker confronts him and said, listen, interrupts him, listen, we got to talk about who my next challenger is for the Intercontinental title. And then Rollins decided to call out Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn responds to Rollins. CM Punk comes out, starts scrapping with Rollins a little bit. Officials and referees had to separate the two. CM Punk heads to the ring against Sami Zayn in the men's elimination chamber qualifying match, which was the main event. It happened. CM Punk ended up winning it, but then after the match, Kevin Owens attacked Sami Zayn and from behind after the matchup and gave him a package pile driver. Oh boy, maybe WrestleMania they're going to go at it finally. Who knows for sure? There's lots of options here. WrestleMania is going to be very interesting down the road. But right now, we're going to worry about Elimination Chamber. That's the next stop. And that is 3 weeks from this coming Saturday, the Elimination Chamber. We'll see what happens there. So that's all the time we have on this great show, as you know. Another episode, 2004. Really excited and just, pleased as punch that everything happened the way it happened. So, all I got to say is, thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow we're going to have High Rollers and NXT. Oh, excuse me. One more thing I'm going to be looking forward to. I'm going to be looking forward to WWE Evolve. We're bringing on Tubi March the 5th at 8 o'clock, and it's going head-to-head with Dynamite. So I usually watch Dynamite on my TV, but I can watch, WWE Evolve on Tubi. So I'm really excited about this. It's a huge opportunity. I might do an WWE Evolve Event Center. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I'm adding more and more. I'm really excited. So let's see what happens there. All right, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode. And until that next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.